Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review, and today's review is going to be on Studio Series Dark in the Moon Soundwave. Now, I actually got kind of lucky with finding this guy, because, well, I found this guy on eBay, and, well, he was looking kind of worse for wear, but, well, as you can see, he's actually complete. He even comes with Laserbeak. So, quick story before I get to the box. I found this guy on eBay, and, well, the pictures made him look kind of worse for wear, because, well, in the picture he was missing this headlight here. But when I asked the seller, who was a really nice seller, he actually reassured that he actually did have the headlight and Laserbeak, who was also not shown in the pictures. So I decided to actually buy him, and, well, I think this is actually one of the best purchases I've made this year so far. Because, of course, this is one of the more pricier Studio Series figures nowadays. So, yeah. Now, taking a look at the box for this guy. Of course, we've got the older style Studio Series packaging before they decided to enhance the picture of the character and they removed the plastic. So of course we've got the backdrop, which I'll show soon. Got the picture of Soundwave and Laserbeak. 51 in the Studio Series line from Dark in the Moon. Sort of considering getting the Revenge of the Fallen one, because I've also got the Bumblebee movie one as well, so yeah, why not? This side, we've got a picture of Soundwave's face. The other side, we've got a picture of Soundwave and Laserbeak. The back, we've got Soundwave in both modes. Big screen inspired. Here it says what they do in the film. Or in one scene of the film, because according to the backdrop, this is the Serengeti hideout scene. Got a sticker where it says it's licensed by Mercedes-Benz, because, of course, this is an AMG SLS, which is a really cool-looking car. I mean, I would not mind driving that. And, of course, the backdrop. And just get rid of the box. Of course, we've got the actual seed, which... Now, I haven't watched Dark in the Moon in quite a while, but I'm pretty sure this is the scene where Megatron, Soundwave, and Starscream are hiding out, if I remember correctly. Like that one scene where Megatron's all, you know what you're told, which is nothing, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it has been a while since I've seen Dark in the Moon. But, well, so if you want, you can put him now, though. Yeah, putting a sleek-looking car next to this place does kind of seem jarring, so he'll fit more in a robot mode. So we'll come back to the backdrop in robot mode. But looking at the car mode, which of course is a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, I mean, dude, look at this car mode. I love how this looks. Sure, it's not Soundwave's standard blue, but like there is a blue variant of this car, which if you want to like do a digibash or a custom of this guy in those colors, then go ahead. I think Lazy Eyebrow's actually done that, so. But dude, I love this car mode. This is probably one of my favorite car modes for a Transformer. Like, all these details are just amazing. Like, we've got the front bumper here, we've got the headlights, which are in this weird milky white for some reason. That's a bit I'm not really too fond of. Got the Mercedes-Benz logo right there. Got the wheels, which, if you look closely, that like there's some inner wheel detailing, which is amazing. Got the door handles right there. Got the petrol cap. Got the tail lights. Got the door mirrors right there. Pretty sure that's meant to be a spoiler. Those are meant to be like the parts of the legs, but I guess if you want, you can interpret them as seats. Like, why not? Underneath, where, like, of course, there's a bunch of kibble, but of course, you're never gonna pose it like that. Now, one thing I've noticed is the head does kind of show, as you can see, which is a bit of a bummer, but oh well. Now, does it roll well? Yeah, these back wheels don't really seem to roll that good. I'm not sure if it's because this is like, what, 4 years old at the time of recording now? Well, nearly 4 years old, I think. If it's always been like this, or if it's like something colliding. But, yeah. But yeah, like, this looks really good as just a display. Like, this looks really good just as a display. Like, if it went for like all the panel lines, which of course for the transformation, so that's understandable. Like, you could pass this off as a freaking model car if you wanted to. So yeah. And now for accessories, well, the only one he comes with is Laserbeak, who of course is just a standard prop. He doesn't even transform. Of course, eventually they made a core class of his Bumblebee form, so. But this could just tap right on top if you want that. Sure. So yeah, and speaking of Bumblebee, here he is. Only let's see, I have the arms transformed right because they But yeah, just comparing these two. And of course, this is the Dark of the Moon Studio Series Bumblebee. Now, I actually do hope that they one day redeco this figure into the Laserbeak. And likewise, the same with the Core Class Laserbeak to a small Bumblebee. It doesn't seem to be going in. I'm just going to be transforming this again very soon for the robot mode comparison anyway, so yeah, let's just do that now. So let's just get on to the transformation. So, getting this guy transformed, well, I actually kind of like it. I mean, getting him to car mode is kind of tricky because trying to get these bits pushed in is kind of a pain in the rear end, but getting him to robot mode is actually quite fun. So to start off, we're just going to take the front bit of the car mode and just push that down. Take this bit of the bonnet and push that around. That flips around his head. And his head's actually made out of a rubber, so you don't have to worry about that stressing. Just have to worry about these horns warping. And you clear your throat. That step is optional. take the sides of the car, get them out. Of course, these are going to be his arms. Take these bits. Well, they're on ball joints, so they're really easy to pop off, but... And in fact, seeing how I'm on camera, these are probably going to pop off way more than usual, but if you can, you untab them. And then just try and spin these around. Yeah, this part's definitely a pain, especially because I can never remember what way to do this. There we go. To untab that, and just spin this around, and that just goes in like so. So we do the same here. So that just untabs like so. Well, the ball joint's just trying to fight me, so let's just... There we go. So they just spin around like so. Get the legs out of the backpack here. And that tabs into place. Split the legs. Spin the back of the car around. That's going to form his feet. Flip the hands around. Like so. Untap this. Pushing the little windshield section there. Get this down and got an arm. And with the backpack, you just spin this section around. Slightly move that. So you got all this. And then just straighten him out. And here we've got Soundwave in robot mode. And yeah, that's actually one of the more fun Studio Series transformations. And I say that because there's definitely some that make me want to pull my hair out. Crosshairs. But yeah, like this one's definitely quite fun. If anything, I think like the only hard bit is trying to get the arms tabbed in for the vehicle mode. But other than that, this one is really enjoyable. I mean, sure, like these sections do often pop off just due to being ball joints, but still, I really enjoy it. And the resulting robot mode is definitely quite movie accurate. I mean, sure, it doesn't really look like Soundwave, but come on, like, most of the movie characters don't really look like their namesakes. But still, I just love this design, because like, he's got the wheels and the shoulders. Like, that looks amazing. I just love how that looks. And while having a 360 of him, you can see he's got like these little clips in his arms, which I'm pretty sure is a callback to the Darker Than the Moon toys, where they had the clips as well. Sure, he's got most of the car in the back, like most of the Studio Series cars do, but oh well. Now looking at the head, of course, that's pretty much his head in Dark of the Moon before, well, you know, this happened. But yeah, I quite like this head sculpt. I mean, yeah, for some reason it's made out of rubbery material, but that's probably just for clearance and for the transformation. But, Now, of course, this Soundwave has a mouth for some reason, but, And also, unrelated to the head, I kind of like how these bits spin around for the transformation, just to sort of make the torso a bit smaller. Okay, sorry for the quick jump cut. Someone came in to help with the kitchen because it's getting renovated. But anyway, so let's talk about Laserbeak. So this is quite a simple figurine. Pretty much the only articulation that this guy has is he can move his feet and that's it. But yeah. Now this guy can actually clip onto Soundwave. Just like in the film. And that's what the clips are for. And yeah, that looks really good. And this is how I display these guys. So yeah. Or I guess if you want, you can display this Laserbeak with the core class. I don't know. And of course, if this Laserbeak could be nearly accessory, let's move on to comparisons. So we can just straighten this out. Here he is with Bumblebee, aka the guy who killed him. And yeah, I gotta say that these guys don't look too bad together. So yeah. I'm pretty sure this is even the gun that Bumblebee used to decapitate Soundwave. So, yeah. Now, for articulation... Well, Soundwave's head can move up. Of course, it can sort of go side to side. The arms can move. Well, not fully, unfortunately. But if these flaps go out, he can T-pose. He's got elbows, bicep rotation. Hands can't really do anything, unfortunately. No waist articulation. Legs can go forward that far. Back, not really that far. Not really that much for the splits, unfortunately. He's got knees. And I suppose if you want to do that, then go ahead. And the feet can sort of go up. So, yeah. And of course, just because of this guy's age, he's sort of loosened over the years, but well. And well, putting this guy with the backdrop, in fact, just giving him Laserbeak. So just clip Laserbeak into his arm, which trying to do off camera is actually sort of proven to be a challenge. There we go. So, complaints on this guy? Well, pretty much the only complaints I can actually think of are these little bits always coming off in transformation because of their ball joints, and the arms sort of struggling to tab in. I mean, I pretty much just have to, like, well, I have to, like, squeeze the figure together to get it to tab in. And I'm pretty sure, like, one of the tabs broke off because of that, but oh well. But overall, do I recommend this figure? Come on, of course I do. This has become one of my favorite Studio Series figures now, because I just love how this guy looks, and Well, sure, like he did sort of die in a. I'm sort of upset that this guy died in Dark of the Moon because I just love this guy's design, but come on. This is probably one of the best Studio Series figures that they've ever made. I mean, sure, he doesn't have a gun, and that's probably another complaint, but still, if you can find this guy for a good price, definitely get him. So, this has been my review on Studio Series Dark of the Moon Soundwave, and this is Charlie Young, signing off. By the way, I am really excited for those Gamer Edition figures.